Hello everyone and welcome back. With this session we will talk about iHealth and QKView file that we generate usually when we want to open a support case with F5 support team. So the QKView is a utility that generates diagnosis data. It gathers diagnosis data about the appliance, put them in a tar file, and then you upload the tar file to the iHealth.f5.com. So you upload uh, to this website so that F5 will analyze this file, will analyze the current configuration and the log files for your big IP, and it will give you a report about recommendations, about things that you need to look at and fix. And as I said, if you have a support case with the big IP with the F5 team, they will ask you to generate the file and upload it, and they will analyze it internally and get back to you on the matter that you open the case for. So let's go to the appliance. It's under system, last tab, which is support. So this is where you generate the QKView file. Let's click on a new support snapshot. So we want to generate QKView file. I don't want to generate and upload. I want to generate, and then I will upload it separately. Now, if you have the credential, your f5.com credential configured on the device, you can generate and upload. But let's first generate. Now, if you want to exclude sensitive files, you can exclude. Generate the QKView file with the maximum amount of data, and do not limit the size of the file, because the size of the QKView file can really be very large. So if you're looking at the maximum information within the QKView file and you don't care about the file size, then you can take this. Let's now use the default and click start to generate the QKView file. It will take some time depending on the configuration, the number of configured objects, the size of the log files on the big IP. So it depends on how big the deployment is, really, the time that the QKView file will take to be generated. For us, this is a lab environment, so it's not going to be really big. So it's done, generated successfully. This is the file. This is the size of the file, 34 meg. So we will download the file and upload it to the iHealth.f5.com. Let me click on download, save, saved. Let's go to F5. You click on, you use the iHealth.f5.com. It will redirect you to the login page. So let me type in my username and password. Now you can create username and password if you don't have. If you have, you can log in. Now once we are in, there is a test, like this is an example uploaded by F5. We need to upload our own QKView file. So click on upload. You see that there is a limitation. The maximum size is 4 gig. We choose the file. So it's support.qkview file. Now, if you have already support case with F5, this is where you type the service request number, the case number. Now, it's grayed out for me because the username I am using does not have valid support contract with F5. So if you have a valid support contract and you have an SR, you mention it here. Now the file is 32 meg. Let's click on upload to start the upload. So it will start uploading. It will take some time, so I'm gonna pause the video and we will resume once it's done. Now the file is uploaded, so let's click on the file and we can immediately glance that there are 2 high issues with our appliance, 7 medium and 5 low. Let's click on the high. We can see that there is an NTP vulnerability with our system. You can click on the link, the article, to see what is the issue and how to resolve it. The other issue is like, it's okay, it's an evaluation and demo license will expire soon, which is fine, you know that. You can look at the high, the low, etc. Go back to the status again. If you want to look at the hardware, obviously this is a virtual machine. Software, you look at the software version, the registration key. High availability is not configured. Licensing, this is the information of the license that will expire soon as a demo license. Commands, this is where you have a really good tool if you want to execute show commands or list commands. So let's say list LTM pool all properties. So this is where you see the pools configured. So without going back to the big IB command line, if you are concerned about working on the production big IB command line, if you have QKView file uploaded to iHealth, you can actually use it if you want to see some of the commands, the output of certain commands, show, pool, or list, the LTM virtual, and that will show you, that will show us the virtual server that we have. So you can use this tool to navigate through the big IB configuration using commands. Now, another good one that we can use is the log search. So these are the log files on the big IB. So instead of you going to the appliance and so instead of going here and going to logs and system log or local traffic log, and then you you want to see all on the big IB. So instead of touching the production appliance, we can do that on the iHealth. So you can search here and you can navigate through, check the different logs. One more important one is the bug tracker, so that you can see if the appliance has any bugs. So we can see that we only have one bug, which is the demo license expire soon, which is fine, no problem. We know that we're using demo license. So you can see that the F5 iHealth is really good tool. It will give you good amount of information, especially that if you want to health check your appliance, what issues you have, this will give you really good information. Now, going back to the support on the big IB, if you would like, if you would like to generate, let's click on new, generate and upload the QKView automatically rather than going to the ihealth.f5.com, you can type in the user ID here and the password here for the iHealth portal that you have, and then you click start. So it will generate and upload automatically. Now, if you want all users to use the iHealth account, so you can type here, for example, user, whatever user ID you have on iHealth, and you can type the password and click save. So you are saving the credentials. So the credentials are saved here. Now, if you click on the new support snapshot, now you have the option to use the saved credentials for the iHealth.f5.com. You can still type different credentials if you want, and you can still use the saved credential, or you can just generate, then download and upload as we did in as we did here.